the last one at that. People spoken. Everyone said their piece, and everyone would like a later show. So we're going to do it at 7 p.m. instead. Fortunately, this mobile workstation that I work with, it has to go with me anywhere I can go. And so one of the major things I'm going to do is it's going to get, I'm going to be doing a 7 p.m. show. So it's going to be late night therapy, which helps me out a little bit too. So it's all fun stuff. So we're in painting week. So we're just going through the paint process. Let's see here. I wanted to do something special for today since it's going to be like my last kind of more therapy session. So I know a lot of you will probably not be on later on today versus now. So I kind of wanted to do something special. And I think I know what. Hey, kitty. Let's see here. No, I don't want to talk to you. Let's pull him out. Let's make sure we get him. I don't want to hear it. So yeah, this side's done. So we can paint this. So this is one of the desk wings, everybody. And we're going to be putting black 2.0 on it. I'm going to grab a brush. Hey, kitty. And also, I'm making it into a GM type, and that's the premise of it. So I have to be extra careful with it. Lucas. How you doing? What's going on? What's going on? I'm also on Twitch too now, by the way. And then you guys can see Origins over my shoulders. So, fun stuff. Start painting here in just a second. Don't need a lot of this paint. This paint goes a long way. Yeah, Twitch now. Sounds bad. How do we fix your Twitch? I know. Better cameras. How's that for a start off? Wait, how did I get it all over myself already? Did I like touch the brush? Oh, what the f... Last morning therapy. Therapy. What the hell? Just booted me off. That is the most idiotic thing that ever happened to me. This is why I'm on Twitch now. I don't know what happened. Just booted me off. And this is why I'm on Twitch. Morning, Tom. Damn cats. Good to see you on Twitch. Thunderstorm Rex, good morning. Joe's haircut, it's all in there. That all applies. What? You jealous of my luscious locks, Lucas? No, I do look like a freaking hippie. Mailing you some clippers. I know you got probably 30 of them, right? How often do you look at them? No, so I am painting the 1/100th Death Scythe wing in this black color. So that's what is taking the brush strokes to it. Midwest Gumpla, welcome to Instagram. Saw you on Twitch. They usually last a year. But yep, paint going on right there. You can see the color difference in it. You won't see those brush strokes. Yes, it is. I usually use them on third boys and myself. Yeah, so yeah. Times Media. Welcome, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to more. Yeah, I'm holding it kind of up, so you're not really seeing it on my Twitch board, but Jim, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yep, kind of just painting away today, guys. Today's gonna be morning. I will be switching over to a 7 p.m. So we'll be having evening therapy. I was looking for a treasure troll. The GTO series. Gundam Origin. It's just playing in the background. It's something that was on Hulu, and I decided that I'm gonna have it play in the background to completion, mind you. So, morning, morning, Tom. And if anyone's wondering, I'm using Stuart Simple's Black 2.0. This from Culture Hustle. This stuff is deep black, and then he has even a darker black too. At the office for the first time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You sure you can't phone it in? Or is it a hardware issue? I gotta go now to my station. Okay, cool, awesome. Have fun with that, Thunderstorm Rex. Yeah, and if anyone has questions about anything, Gundam related or anything like that, let me know. I'll do my best to answer your questions or direct you into a place where you can get them answered. But yeah, just let this dry for a little bit, and then we'll continue on. But that's what I got so far, right? And so when you get it back here, it looks totally like the absence of color. Physical stuff needs to be done. Oh man, that sucks. I hate when they do that kind of stuff. We have to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, hopefully I can work from home with this new job. Just a walk away from my house, so it's not even like it's over by the mailbox. Let's put it that way. Hopefully I get that job. Yeah, to go back to the GoFundMe thing. The GoFundMe is to not only just to support the channel that I'm trying to develop, but it's also to support me make a business out of this. And it's more along the lines of making products or ideas for products and selling them off to companies to use. Hi, welcome back. So I just want to explain. I'm explaining the GoFundMe, and I'm trying to start. So the idea is that it also helps me get a vehicle fixed, my car. It also helps me, like it's all planned out. Every last dollar, it's all planned out on my GoFundMe. I'll put the math up in a little bit. Okay. So everything is planned out with back surgery or braces that I'll need or physical therapy. That's planned into it as well. Getting my teeth fixed, which is a major issue that needs to be handled. And the only reason I haven't been able to get my teeth fixed is because of the fact that if I go through the state to get it done, I will not be able to. Everything's going to get ripped out, right? And I'm going to get dentures put in. Well, there's two types of dentures I can get, and they're going to give me the cheapest freaking. Like I'm going to get also wood teeth, basically, and I just keep hearing you want to spend the extra money to get better dentures than what the state's going to offer you because you'll be replacing them and they'll be breaking all the time. Right here. You know, Tara would probably know more than I do about it, but it's just from research I gathered around here. Other than that, I need to, and also the money would be pay off my place, and that would secure more money, and so my my wife won't have to work so hard in order to until I get the job started. So that's the basic premise of my GoFundMe. It's on my um, right now, live feed, live bubbles, whatever you want to call them. But if you guys want to help me out, I greatly appreciate it. You know, sharing it is helping me out. So if you guys can just help me out. So I very much appreciate it. If you guys want any numbers or anything like that, or try to help me out, write up stuff, everything like that. Um, that's basically all I ask. Is if you just share it. Um, just trying to get out there, and I don't label it as a long time to actually like come out and say this to people, because it took me an awful long time, because damn my pride. Because I don't want to seem like an inconvenience to others, and I kind of feel that way sometimes. So it's really hard for me to ask for help. So through you guys and through this channel and through all the support, emotional support I get through these outsources, you guys are just absolutely wonderful. And this what makes the community so great. Advertisements, that's great. Unfortunately, people on Twitch are totally getting an eyeful of this. Let's see if I can move my. There you go. At least you get some light and a little less of this advertisement. We'll just switch over to that. But yeah, if let me know, guys. If my wording, I'm. Let's see. Okay, so that's another thing too. My whole life I've been set up to do physical labor jobs, even in machining. I was a manual machinist, so it's a lot of standing there, moving the table back and forth, measuring it down, hand moving stuff like 50. I can't even lift 50 pounds anymore. I'm not able to. Moving around cracks my back, and it's not like crack your back like, ooh, that felt good. Like crack your back like, oh, like. So that's kind of what's going on with me. That's why I kind of have to have better job. I've been walking lately more. I've been, drinking a lot more water. I've been trying to eat healthier. Like I've just been totally like trying to keep physically myself back together, but it's just not 100% anymore. I think I'm barely running at 75. But I very much appreciate everyone who's on these channels and everyone who follows and likes, and I love Gunplus so much, and I just want to keep that love alive with everyone else too. Oh, this is the best scene. I really like this. This is his first like real shot at. Excuse me. Hold on one second. Woo. That hurt. But yeah, this is one of my favorite scenes in the whole show. This is his first time being Char. Like first time he has to be Char. You know? So, ooh. Hey, Tom, how's it going? Yeah, I can hear you. Morning. How's it going? Pretty good. I'm glad I figured out what's wrong with my car. It might be the master airflow cylinder. So I sprayed it. Oh oh, and there was a hose not connected. It was connected to that whole system. And I'm just thinking about it like, did the mechanic not see this? It was literally just like, put your finger in your hand and then lift it up. That's how hard it was to pull out.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing is that it's so hard to figure out what's these days. Actually, no, sorry. It's hard to figure out a very good anything these days. You know, especially with mechanical jobs, whether it's car repair or home repair.
Right. Sure is.
It's just that the partnership is going out the door because of price.
And the messed up part is that because it's a foreign German car, and literally it's because it's a German car, most mechanics around here will not work on it. Yeah, most mechanics, tire change, rotation, alignment, simple stuff like that, they'll do that. But when it comes to like engine repair work, none, zero, almost zero. We'll even attempt it. You know, like you have to first. You know, it's like you're finding someone who will attempt it, and then the next person that you want to talk to is like the dealership. And I literally went to the dealership, and the dealership told me, he's like, no, you don't come here for that. You come here to get a new car. They're literally, you're like, you want to come here for a new car, otherwise we're going to charge you out the ass to do it.
Damn.
So I was like, oh.
See, that's why, like, you know, people like, you know, I guess, you know, it's like either import cars, so just like Japanese cars or German cars, like considered quote unquote luxury, well, especially German cars, right?
Right, especially German cars.
Because people are just willing to, I guess, because I did deal with dealer because we were doing their computer work, and these guys are just dealing with Audis, Mercedes, etc., right?
Right.
And their mechanics, at least with this one, their mechanics, they had to get like full certifications ever so often.
Right.
You know, and that's not that they have the certifications just to qualify as a dealer to do repair work.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a crazy sounding idea that, you know, it's up to wazoo to get fixed as a dealer, but I think a lot of times dealers are just too much. You know?
Right, and that's true. Yeah. But I mean, I was glad that the guy in the place said, "Yeah, don't even." Got in there and said, "Don't even bring it here," you know, because I was like, because I have a wiper issue, and I was like, this before I had any major problems. I only have one wiper on the car. It works. It goes from right to left all the way. So I'm like, okay, I don't need another wiper. I saved money.
Yeah.
But, the guy was like, oh, if you want that wiper change, like if they need to go down in there to change out the thing, they're gonna have to pull out your engine. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's because it's behind the firewall. How the hell is this German engineering?
Oh, you know what is German engineering? It's called over-engineering.
Mm.
So it's probably behind there because it fits in there and it allows you to get everything all compiled together. But does it make sense? No. You know, like that's the thing is that it's over-engineered to the point where it works, but then it doesn't make sense sometimes to the common thought process. You know, but it'll work because it works and it makes everything smoother. But does it make sense? No, it doesn't. You know.
Right.
It's like that's things that you compare that to, like either builds, right? There is the German way of engineering, there is the Asian or Japanese way of engineering, and then there's the American way of engineering.
Right.
It's like Japanese way of engineering is about precision, but then some stuff like that. While American that's how it works. You know, well, this harkening back into the 1940s, right? Like because you look at the engineering that's done during the wartime effort, German engineering for their planes was way over their planes or tanks way over engineered. Which became a repair problem to begin with. Well, you got Japanese planes that works beautifully, but then are made to be lightweight, right?
Indestructible, lightweight. You know, they were made to be mass produced as fast as possible.
No, not even mass produced. To be able to make use of their resources like gas and fuel more efficiently.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the reason why. Just say, okay, I just need to work. So you got these heavy duty, simplistic mechanics that you get shot up to shit, but it doesn't work.
They made a 3-inch freaking wall on their transmission.
Yeah. It won't work very reliably, but it'll work. If it fails, they just replace it.
Right, because it's easy to replace.
Because the way they had to do it is they had to make it fast.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we came up with Jeep. You know, Jeep is literally.
They had to make it fast. They had to make it easy. They had to make it so that the guy who just came out of high school could do work. While you got Japanese and German engineering that requires like years of apprenticeship, like Japanese way of life is still a lot of apprenticeships. You know, like for example, like to become a high quality sushi chef.
Right. Yeah, no, I was looking at I always watch like the source stuff, and man, I was looking at like it's a 10-year, and then you're not even like doing the whole yourself, you're doing a part of it. You know,
Yeah.
it's 10 years as apprentice to someone who's doing polishing. That's it.
Yeah. Like for I guess the car stuff, right? You got these guys who are highly skilled because they've been in the quote unquote what's it called? The GTR. The GTR engines are hand tuned, right? From guys who have years and years of apprenticeship knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have those same guys here in the States, but they didn't get that through an apprenticeship. They got that through just their hard work. Car guys who have that type of level of engineering. It's a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit on the lower side, but it's a middle of engineering. Because you got the tuners and stuff like that. They're all self-taught. But they may not be the best, especially from a mechanical, from a business standpoint, because they're not that efficient to do. You know, because they're doing a lot of tuning. All the guys who did the GTOs, they know it by heart. You know, they know what happens just by the feel of it.
Right.
The guys who have skills in the States are either they're gifted like that already, or that's it. You know, because a lot of people they don't do that years of training to get to that point. You know, you got good skilled engineers, mechanics here in the States. It's just that they're self-taught or they're doing it as they're going and not being taught, right? So
yeah, they're not being taught properly.
Like a lot of mechanics here in the States are very mid-level, which is great. You know, while in Japan the high-level ones are a lot more common. You know,
mm-hmm.
and the reason why I think in the States apprenticeship is becoming not as popular is because people want their money, right? That's one, and people don't want to pay for the high price of people who have done apprenticeships. Like there's still electrical they need to go through.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Those who that come out from there, when you're paying for their services, that you're paying quote unquote the premium.
But when you talk about apprenticeship programs, a lot of those apprenticeship programs are nothing but for companies. They don't even do them for civil anymore. You can't you don't do you don't do a like let's say you want to work at Joe Schmo's Plumbing. Program to do that. You just need a degree. You just need a plumber's a certification, and that's it. And you don't even have to have apprenticeship to do it anymore. You just need to know the codes. And I was like, so you mean you tell me I can go pay $200, go the one, the two classes that you have to take or whatever, right? Test out of them because that's what you can do, and certification within a week.
Well, here's the thing that even that you don't even need a certification to do whatever. Like here, there's a lot of workers or guys in construction who are not. They learn it on their own work, but like my dad is actually one of those kind of guys that did the repair work, plumbing, electrical work.
I guess it depends on the city because in Canton over here, you have to be in order to do home maintenance work on a business level. You have to be certified, and a lot of places.
That's home work, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's like minor repair work here, you don't have to be licensed. For example, like co-op and stuff like that, right? Their requirement is that whoever is doing the repair work for like electrical and stuff like that are insured. That's a big requirement.
Yep, and to be insured over here, you have to be certified.
Yeah. So, but things that homework for your personal home, you don't have to be insured because you have your own that you have. So for someone so paying for someone who's insured, you're paying like X amount more than you would be with someone insured.
Right. Well, and to go with what Midwest is saying, why spend hundreds of hours learning from a master when you can learn it in 5 minutes on YouTube? Ambiances of like I'll go with what I was trained in machining. I was doing machining like that, doing that kind of stuff. As far as machining work and stuff like that, the things that came up with, it's like oh, use your cigarette wrapper, use your cellophane, and that's thousands right there. You put that underneath there, they'll give you that 1/1000th gap, and it'll prop you up, and then hit that down 1/1000th. And I was like, how do you know this? Like, well, it's because they've gone through all of this. They've done it all, and it's those kind of little tiny ambiances that you get from masters.
Yeah, but see, that's what you're missing here, right? And another thing is that but that's what I'm saying is that you don't want anyone to do the work. Like my dad did it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mom.
He also learned a couple of things on. He learned there's a couple of things that he had learned on the job to make things easier for him to do the work, right?
Right.
But but that's what's missing here, and there's just too many people who want to be, the big dog, right? Another thing also, like regarding that, I could be the contractor and I'll have the insurance, but the workers underneath me are not, who are working for me, aren't certified. Down the road, like there's a group of people looking for work, right?
Right. So you just grab them up.
Yeah, and can do plumbing work. Yeah, but the thing is that you're allowed to do it for like a certain area because you yourself are insured.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
That's why it's still hard to get quality work sometimes.
Right, and that seems to be a big issue now. I've noticed that while I'm going through all this stuff, like you're saying that, because when it comes down to it, it's like I could, if my car was working, I could have worked for the company I'm applying for, Sun Communities. I could have worked for them earlier as maintenance and just down the road here, and if I had my car working, but I was like, I can't 50 pounds, so it's like I can't do maintenance work, but I know everything about maintenance. It's like I can tell you how to sweat a pipe, how to do that stuff because I took classes and did all that. But when it comes down to being certified to do that kind of stuff, it's That's another thing. I'll tell you that.
I mean, Midwest makes a point here saying that a lot of people don't want to learn. They just want to YouTube in like 5 minutes, right?
Right.
And it's crazy because what he's saying, it's not even just for like you want to do it yourself at home. That's one thing. What's crazy is that the people who are teaching this on YouTube are quote unquote masters themselves, which is like you're not helping your craft to a degree because you're teaching at YouTube because you got people who are I can't even say the word. Opportunistic, right? So they're looking at to do it, and now they're trying to do business out, right?
Right.
And it's like one of those kind of lessons that nobody keeps on learning.
Right. And the other issue is that you don't even know if that person's teaching you right, on YouTube. So there was a whole big thing that they were showing these tutorial videos. I'm like, oh, this is what you can do. This is what you can do. And all this other stuff, right? And come to find out, those videos are actually wrong. Like one person was saying, oh, what was it? I don't remember what it was, but it was like something that one of those stupid things, like put nails in your tires so that you can get better traction, or put.
You talking about like those Blossom videos, DIY?
Yeah, those.
Stuff. Like say for example, like you can wash your stainless steel pot.
Right. Yeah, like stuff like that. It was like, and they got, they didn't get taken down. Those videos didn't get taken down. They're still up, and they're like false information. It just goes to show what you can do in America.
See, that's what happens when you start. It's not even like America. It's one kind of thing where it's like when you start monetizing a lot of things. Like YouTube, I think has started to have more of those type of videos. These content creators that can earn money off it, which is great for them, but it means that you got people who are trying to like take advantage of it, right? So they make videos that will attract the views. May not be true, but then they earn money off it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So what do you have to do? Change around motherboard?
It's not that simple. I don't necessarily do help desk stuff. It's a help desk stuff thing. But the motherboard stuff, like those guys, you usually have the manufacturer tech come in to do it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going in to make because we have to drive to one of our server systems to recover data.
Oh shit.
So I'm going to try to find a piece of equipment that I have no idea where it went, and then to surveys, make sure that the guys down on the help desk level is not is making everything's okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm being the manager that my manager doesn't want to do. Yeah, the guy. I mean, I understand his fear, but you're an essential worker.
Right.
But yeah, you're trying to find every single way of not having to go into the office.
Right.
I understand his fear because he is a bit one of those scaredy cats because I think because mentally he got shocked, especially at his age, and it does affect your mental capacities.
Right. No, I mean, yeah, totally understandable and everything like that. I mean, if you can delegate the job down to someone else, why not, right?
He doesn't even delegate. That's the problem. Is that manager, if you want to delegate, if you want to do it, but then delegate. But he doesn't delegate. He just says, "Oh, I can't delegate. When you guys do it?" That's not good delegating.
That's not delegating. That's just putting the question out there in the space, saying, "Can anyone else do it?"
That's usually done by a non-managerial staff.
Right. Right. But yeah. So hopefully I get hopefully this fun gets going, and we can start with those mobile workstations, huh?
Oh, it's a good thing that that you're starting to say something about it.
Yeah,
That's nice,
right, right, right. And by the way, ever since season 4 started for morning therapy, I have been using the mobile workstation.
Oh yeah.
So everyone, I've been setting up in different places in my house randomly for the lives. It's been working. The only thing really is that I have a special stand for my cell phone, and then when the computer is just a laptop, I just throw around,
Yeah.
for the Twitch. But yeah, no, I'm and the light source is a control arm connected to a thing. I don't want to turn anything around. I don't want to show the workstation. Yeah. So, but I'm developing four more of them, four different more
Okay.
as well. So
Okay.
I just need to get better material to make it out of right now, and then I'm gonna assemble it and reassemble it, putting a new one together.
All right.
We'll
Speaking of which, uh, when's next auction?
I can't set it up yet.
Oh yeah.
I am. I just cannot. It's not a matter of. It's a matter of me. Basically, I have the funds. They're all set up in my PayPal. It's just that I can't delegate that time to spend a full day doing it. And I want to make sure I can do another full day of doing it, because what's going on is that I have the car to get fixed. I have to get a job. We're running behind on bills here shortly, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to make sure that we get it all set up, because if by the end of February, I could be looking at serious trouble. So March, um, it might be February, later February, mid February, or might be beginning of March. That's the next auction, and it's mostly because of there's a lot of crazy stuff going on eBay right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hearing about a bunch of people that are not getting their packages at all. As far as Detroit goes, the Detroit Postal Service has months of packages still sitting there. Um,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. The USPS is just getting destroyed.
right.
You know, UPS having a little bit of lag,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
but
think
it,
the only ones that the only carrier right now that's doing no issues is FedEx.
right, right. And the way I look at it is UPS is cheaper than FedEx, and UPS is like spending an extra $20, on packages to get anything. But yeah, right now it's just a matter of trying to make sure um, it's like a bunch of stuff that's like I'm just trying to make sure that funds and money and all that other fun stuff is all set up nice and neat. I just want to make sure. I wanted it to make it so that it was per month originally, but
You know what? Yeah, I mean, the things that, the first things first is, of course, make sure that you yourself are stable before you try and help others, because
right,
otherwise it's about throwing someone down, right? So,
right,
you
right.
know,
And that's the whole purpose of it too. So it's like I'm just gonna have to take a break from it for a minute, you know. That and I'm still there's some drama going on in the community. Um, I don't want to bring it up because I don't like talking about drama on my lives,
smart.
unless it's unless it's political drama, because the current president can go suck a big one.
Yeah.
Um, I don't even want to say his name anymore. Got to the I got to the Stephen Colbert part where it's like I'm not even going to recognize his name.
No, I was like, I did say occasionally, but I could not say, even like watching like Colbert or like Daily Show. I didn't watch it live, so I watched it on YouTube.
Right, right.
Whenever they show clips of him,
They like
I,
blurred out his
I
name.
no, no, I basically like watch maybe like a second of it before I skip those sections. So I don't have to like look at his face or anything longer.
Right. Yeah. God, man.
Not even look at his face, just listen to him talk. Man.
God, dude, I feel stupid for listening to him talk. Like man, I thought I was bad with vocabulary. I thought I was Fox.
For him, in my opinion, is that his problems is you can't. There's no scientific way of really analyzing it, which is his not even his mental capacity, it's his mental thought process. That's something that you can never have a real test for.
Right.
So his issue at hand is his mental reasoning that I think is a big problem. Because it's like his memory is fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
His whatever else is fine, but his mental reasoning is of a 6-year-old. I mean, I hear him making all these statements and arguments about certain things. And it's like I listen to it. It's like I feel like I'm literally talking to my 4-year-old.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Because it's like just the other day, it's just yesterday. He started crying. Like, what's wrong? It's like I dropped my straw. I'm like, well, you dropped it. Why are you crying? It's like, well, you made me drop it. Like, how did you say that? Because you said that the fishing flow can't be fixed. It can be fixed, but it can't be fixed. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You're playing like you dropped your straw. You're blaming someone else who they didn't do anything, and you're talking and you're saying the reason why he did it is for a reason that has nothing to do with it. It's so frustrating because it's like, wait, we have someone who's a quote unquote like elder that's in office that speaks just like that.
Right. Like, did you hear that he was having a temper tantrum over what was it now? What was his temper tantrum over now?
I don't know. I don't even want to know.
I think it was Mike Pence for not like stopping the impeachment or something like that. Like something he can't do.
That was
yeah, that was last week's. What's this week's? There was something.
I think this week's tantrum is about like how he has to make all those how he has to make the videos about that he doesn't want to make.
Oh yeah. Like yeah. Yo, so they were going back over his videos and him talking about the Proud Boys and stuff like that. And he's like they were like asking him, "Hey, denounce them, right? Denounce them." He doesn't denounce them. He says, "Stand by."
No,
I was like,
he's like, I love you guys.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell, right? Oh, and then there was the Charlotte, North Carolina event where the neo Nazis came out.
People on both sides.
Huh?
There's good people
on both sides, right? No, one's a Nazi. Like, that should. I'm glad my mom sees it now. Which is great. I think that's amazing.
She was a supporter?
She was, okay, so she was like, she always thought that it was the media kind of because you know how they'll take snippets, right? They won't take snippets. They didn't show the full speech. And so she gets upset with that, right? And so the only time that she can see the full speech is on those Trump sites, right? And so she goes to those because she doesn't want. She doesn't like to go to CNN, because she thinks they're biased, and that's her opinion, and that's valid, right? Because she can have that opinion about newscasting. So the only time she could go was to those Trump sites that supported him fully, and who helped twist his words, So she was under that persona, which I think is a lot of still to this day, Fox News is still backing him, which in that sense, I think there should be a major boycott on anything Fox related from anybody.
This Fox or America something.
What?
right? Because there's two other news channels that are pro-Trump, that are ultra right, and those like that saying that these two news channels are slowly eroding Fox News viewership. You know, when Fox acknowledged that Joe Biden won, right? These two news channels are still speaking stuff that it was all rigged. You know, I forgot what those two news channels are called. One's like I think one's you know,
Right.
but yeah, they're still like spouting. They're even more ultra than Fox News.
Right. Right.
You know, because like with Fox News, the issues at hand, a lot of the commentators, which are all
Right, right, yeah, and that's what I really hate. I mean, I've lost a couple. Like, I've lost a couple. Well, I don't want to say I lost a couple friends, but they were Facebook friends, right? People I knew personally, before COVID. But a lot of those people I had to like just block and just stop listening to, and eventually I don't have to block them anymore because Facebook just banned them altogether. You know,
really.
yeah, like a couple of my friends, they're more post warriors, right? So they'll just post things on Facebook, right? Facebook has banned their account. They can still message. They cannot post anything. There's no profile page, nothing for him. All the rhetoric he was spewing out on a daily, right? Um, and so he got banned from Facebook, basically. And I was just like, because I blocked him for a while, like I just couldn't see his stuff, but he was still my friend. And then Facebook did it. Facebook just took him off because of all the rhetoric just spewing off overnight. And I was just like, I'm sorry that you got taken off Facebook, but the rhetoric you're spewing is all it is propaganda. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, uh, even saying, I feel like if you're not talking about actual events happening and you're talking about future events, you're almost spewing propaganda, right? Because it's all in opinion. You can say, well, this is going to lead to this and this is going to lead to this. That's still opinion because it's not factual. It's not happening you know, but but still, let alone you're spewing a rhetoric that's not true. It's you're like, oh, I remember one thing he was posting. Oh, the COVID-19 vaccine has 5G in it. And I was like, dude, if if that's the case, then I will get it. Because I would love to be a 5G antenna. Well, yeah, you see, of being of a like almost technological more advanced than other people. You look into the field far beyond other people, right? Like we'll see it when it hits the shelf. You'll probably see it at a show, right?
Well, the thing is that even me not even in the tech field, 5G antennas and a vaccine shot. I mean, we're not even close to nanotechnology to be like mass produced. We're thinking 5G antennas. That's sci-fi. That's like you watch too much like television with sci-fi where our technology's not even there.
Just make nanotechnology that dissolves in the bloodstream so that it can get out of your blood, right? We just developed those, and that's MIT, those little nanite tinfoil things that they can make to move around. And that's the only thing they can do. Is
even that's still experimental. That's
right.
not even close to being mass produced.
Right, yeah, that's not even close to being mass produced. And they move around a petri dish. That's as far as they've gotten, right?
Yeah.
And then you're talking about like, R&D. Our human bodies have a missing part of our genome that's made to fit something, you know, like, and if you look at our whole DNA track, we have a little bit of each species. Like we have a little bit of fish, we have a little bit of amphibian, we have a little bit of, reptile in our bloodstream, in our DNA, you know, and they prove that, it's like we have a little bit of genetic code from each animal. We're the mutant, on this planet.
The scary part about all this kind of disinformation is that people who are uneducated means people are really uneducated.
Right.
Like you're reading about these anti-vaxxers, you're reading about all these conspiracy theories, and they're all like relatively educated people. And well, what happened? How did a person who's educated become that kind of it's not even money, I think. That's
Well,
part.
There was that one lady. That one lady, she was like a big time scientist from.
That one, the one that talked about COVID being whatever, stuff like that. She's one of the exceptions. Right? Because you got the crazy anti-vax lady that's out somewhere Midwest or something like that constantly do. You're like, she's not like a scientist.
Right. I mean, right. Oh no, I mean she said that she was like part of. She said she was. I think she said she used to work for WHO. But
she worked for a medical company for certain genome stuff, right? Which is fine. But the thing that she was pushed out a long time ago. For being vindictive, it's all mentally that she's been wrong, and that's why she's saying what she's saying now.
Right. Right. Wait.
And that's how I think that a lot of times, a lot of these, thought process of talking is due to just being vindictive.
Right. Like, yeah, she wants to discredit them because they discredited her, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's the Blackest Black on the Death Scythe wing.
Nice.
So, fun stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be start doing this at 7 p.m. starting Monday. And that gives me some time to kind of wake up, and I can be able to. I've been up longer, and in the morning I tend to need to do my exercises before I start my day. So.
Yeah, I guess I'll get that yoga. At least some stretching up your back, up your upper body, things like that.
Well, I have to work on my midsection. That's where the trouble is.
I think if you start like at least the other parts as well, they're strengthened up. That at least if you're doing your other stuff, you're not stretching it too much. Because the human body is very interesting. That when you for example, if you hurt your knee, right? Mm-hmm. Unconsciously, you're gonna compensate for that hurt knee.
Right. Right.
The body has ways of compensating. So that's why, like right now, your midsection may be the one that's a problem, but the rest of your body is compensating for it, which means that you should make sure the rest of your body is also.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you look at my shoulders right now, I mean, my upper body strength is immense because I played football. So, but yeah, let me let you go. It seems like you're about to get out of your car and get going. So, talk to you later, Tom. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just need to give it off to the people.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So the manager who is scared, right? We're saying that, hey, there's no one really, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't want to do it because he's afraid of walking from the parking lot to the office.
Oh, I do actually have to let you go. It is 8:30. I was
Yeah, you should.
5 minutes.
But
All
yeah,
right. I have a see you one.
man.
Peace. That was Matt Gunn X. I'll be leaving you guys shortly. We didn't get a lot done today, but we did get the black painted on one of the wings for the Death Size HG-1 Gundam. I will check you guys later. You guys all have a great day. Remember, Monday we're starting off at 7 p.m., not 7 a.m. Eastern time. So I love you guys all. You all have a good one. See you later, Spacenoids. And remember, Spacenoids, once we get in our zone, we can't get stopped. We can't be stopped. You guys have a good one on Twitch, and I will catch you guys later.